The problems the board have. Go and make the changes. We've got 2 weeks to deal with it before the next set of league games. I felt for 60 minutes we were in the game and dangerous. And if Aubameyang was onside and we got that 1-0, it would have been interesting. But ultimately, we lost again. And it was not an overly convincing performance, even though you were saying that we were in the game.
Well, I think in the first half, I thought we wasn't very good.
No.
The second half was a better.
Yeah, the reason why we was in the game in the first half was because Vardy missed an open goal. But I felt that going into half time, we could take a positive from that. Go into the second half, first 15, thought we started brightly, but ultimately we fell apart. And when we conceded the first goal, the heads dropped, the confidence went. And you just got to question the way that we're setting up and the way that we're going out tactically, because it's just not good enough. And like I said, the board have got 2 weeks now to rectify the problems.
Do you think
he's brought him back? Why? He froze him completely out. He's had to bring him back because of things are not going well. He done okay today, but faded out of the game. But ask yourself, Robbie, anybody ask yourself, Aubameyang, what did he do in the second half? Where was he in the second half? Now that is with your creative midfielders, Tobias and Ozil in the team, and he's still not getting fed, is he? He's still not getting fed.
My thing is, I just feel that the play is too slow. It's too slow. We're moving the ball too slow, and if you've got a good defence, they can read it. And if you actually look at our goal, it was quick movement and we scored. And that's my thing on it. I think it's too slow at the moment.
Listen, I get what the fans are saying. Like some of those fans there saying that the players are not good enough, right? What are they not good enough for?
I think we got a good enough squad to be in the top
They're
4.
Good enough. All those players out there are good enough to beat Crystal Palace and Wolves. Otherwise, they wouldn't be Arsenal players, Robbie. You know what I mean? But we're not beating them. So you have to ask yourself, why? Why are we not beating them? Because of the manager. He set up the tactics today. You tell me today, anybody that's trying to defend Emirates today, can they explain to me what Torreira was doing? What actually position was he playing and what was he doing?
I don't know.
Right, you don't know. I don't know. The fans don't know. But we've got a right to say, oh, hold on a minute, something's not right here. When I look at a player that's a defensive midfield player, he's our furthest player forward. And then he takes him off. And then when he takes him off, and he takes Lacazette off, our hold-up play goes all out the window because we've got no one to hold the ball up. We lose control of the midfield, and we end up drawing the game. But we can't criticise him, and we can't wait till we've got to wait till the end of the season. When I see that today, I'm sorry, Robbie, enough's enough.
All right, I've come on here for the last year since Emery's been here, defended him, said that, when he puts in the right players, things will work. He put them in today, and it didn't work, blood. You understand?
Why didn't it work?
Because Emery's useless, blood. You understand?
You were bigging him up last week. Oh, no, wait a minute. You were bigging him up last week and telling everybody to be patient. My guy. Claude said, my guy.
It don't matter, blood, innit? You understand? I stood by him. He was here. You understand? I backed my manager, but he's not good enough, blood. You understand? You cannot be 2-0 up to Palace at home and draw, blood. You understand? From you go 2-0 up, that's it, blood. You get the third game done. You understand? We move on, fam. You understand? We rest players. You take off the likes of Pepe, Aubameyang, Lacazette. You understand? What we did there, was a joke, blood. You understand? An absolute joke, fam. And then you have Xhaka, this brother here, this brother here, blood. This brother here told the fans to fuck off, blood. That's what he said when he walked off, blood. Because I know, one minute, because I know people who's sitting in the dugout who heard him say, fuck off, So before, forget that firstly, When he's coming off, I don't care if man's booing you, man's bantering you, you get off that pitch as fast as you can. You as a captain, you move, You're the leader, So you're supposed to say, all right, cool, I'm coming off for the team to proceed, let me run off and get this thing going in. You're standing there like this is fucking WWE. Like this is wrestling. Man thinks he's Hulkamania, trying to give man.
He's had enough. He's had enough.
Well, let me tell you something. I've had enough, blood. I've had enough of his shit, dog. Since this man's been here, he's done fuck all, blood. He's committed the most mistakes, Man still suck him off, blood. Well, let me tell you something, blood. Granit Xhaka, I heard you watch Arsenal Fan TV, Fuck yourself, blood. I don't give a shit, dog. Don't take the mic. I'm not finished with him, blood. You're supposed to be the captain. You're supposed to be the leader. Emery the players voted him as the captain, How the fuck are they voting him the captain? You tell me how he's a leader. You tell me how to get behind this man. You understand? It's embarrassing, blood. Arsenal Football Club. You think
Fans
Adams is doing that?
Hold on, let me ask you something.
You think Vieira's doing that?
Let me say.
And Joe Luke was taken off at half time. There was a reason for that. Now, what I want to say, let's get behind the manager. Don't do what Claude's saying. Get behind the manager.
Get behind Joe Willock as well. Get behind Joe Willock. Right, he had a poor. Hold on, he had a poor game tonight. He had a poor game tonight. You got a player that's come through the academy, right? I think he's played well this season. He didn't have a great. Hold on, he didn't have a great game. Hold on. He didn't have a. I know what you think. He didn't have a great game tonight, but so did many other players there. You need to get behind this young player.
I want to see Tierney. He had 2 weeks off, and now he's not in there. But let's keep the manager. All I'm going to say is.
Intensity, nothing there at all tonight.
Listen, it's not a shock, is it? Because
bullshit, mate. No,
it's not. When I say it's not a shock, Sheffield United. We've seen them how they play this season.
We should be coming here and winning. We should be coming here and turning these over. We shouldn't be coming.
No, but what I'm saying, it's not a shock the way they played. We've seen them playing this season. We see that they play in that way, really intense. But yet still we started off so lacklustre in that first half.
You've got to match them. Then your football will take over. We didn't even match them today. We didn't even match the intensity, the way they played. They wanted it more than us. And that's a disgrace to me. That's an absolute disgrace. And I'm telling you what is Tierney doing on the bench? Why is Tierney on the bench with that lump of shit at that left? I don't know why he's still playing. The centre, the whole midfield setup is all wrong. Everything's wrong. I thought Pepe was. I thought today didn't have a bad game. I thought he played quite well.
Shocked when he took him off.
He took him off. I don't understand what's going on. At the end of the day, mate, it's not good. I can't wait till May when this bloke goes off the phone. He's not good enough. I told you now, he's not good enough to take us that extra level. We might not even get top 4. Never mind, take us to that extra level. Whatever happens in May, get rid and let's go again.
Stop this shit.
No, it's not. It's not stopping shit. I've had enough, mate. It's not good enough. Can't you see what you're seeing out there? What are you seeing out there?
I see everything you see, Claude, but you can't just say because of one bad game or a couple of bad
games.
It's
not one bad game.
But it's not one. But it's not consistently poor behaviour that we're demonstrating.
We got away against
just because we've lost 2 matches this season doesn't mean we must lose our manager.
No.
He's made some good decisions.
He's not good enough.
But he's made some good decisions this season. He's made some good decisions last season.
The players don't even understand what he's saying. They don't even understand it. They don't even understand what he's saying. It's not good enough, mate. The team selection's all wrong. You can see it.
Claude,
you can
I agree with some of the things you're saying, but just because there are some mistakes does not mean Emery needs to go.
Right? I watched that team today, right? You telling me everyone's gone about hates Ozil, wants him out and good. Right? You tell me Ozil has got no more creativity than that shit we got out there?
No, he has got more
Show me the creativity we got out there. What have we got? And not even in the squad. Left home again because just to spite his face.
And you think the only way to do that is by getting rid of Emery?
100%.
I said before the game, let's go into it with a positive frame of mind.
Which we did with the team selection.
What's the point? Because you just get slapped in the face. I'm tired of it, Robbie, man. It's hurting me. It's hurting watching the team perform like that. It's hurting what's going on behind the scenes. I hate seeing Freddie look so dejected on the sidelines. He's been put into this situation. He's got no staff to help him. You know, you've got to look higher above that. The main people, Stan Kroenke, Josh Kroenke, you've got to look up there and you've got to say, what are they actually doing for this club? We moved to this stadium to compete with the best. We're one of the worst. And that's the harsh reality, Robbie. We're in a relegation battle, man. Do you know what I mean? It's like...
You think it's as bad as a relegation battle?
It is.
Because we're not, we're still about mid-table.
It is. We are closer to the bottom, than we are the top 4. Do you know what I mean? And at what point are we going to actually sit up and wake up as fans and realise that we're in a mess? We're in a mess, and it ain't. Do you know what I mean?
What can be done?
We need to sort out the managerial situation first.
And the reality is, not one of our players would get into their team. Right, not get into that team, and they had 3 players missing today, and not one of our players would get into that team. Not one. I'd argue, and none of them. And none of them are good enough to get into that team, and they're not even the best team in the country. All right, so that's where we are at the moment, and you see the board of surely watching and looking at that.
Are they?
Well,
When you say the boards,
listen,
you know. I was wondering to myself if some of the board will be watching that, yes, but do the guys that really matter, the guys that make the decisions right at the top, the ones who have the money and the ones who make the ultimate decisions, are they watching?
No.
That's what I have to wonder to myself.
no, and obviously they don't care neither. You know what I mean? Like that is the truth of the fact. The fact of the matter is, this club needs investment. I'm not saying it needs chucking millions and millions at it, but it needs proper investment. It needs someone to come in that properly wants to run it properly. Someone that cares about it. You know, people keep going on about us fans being upset and all that. Like 95, £105 they were charging for tickets today. So what's defending like that, Robbie? You know, the Arsenal fans deserve better than the defending that I'm watching here. It's championship level at best. The first, you know, like we could have been in fact a goal in front in the first minute, and then the defending for the first goal is embarrassing, and then the second goal you've got players. People are saying about how good De Bruyne was. Yeah, was he good today? I don't know. I'll tell you why I don't know, because he had all the freedom of the park. No one was on him.
You looked at it.
Yeah, because Freddie is the one who picked that team. Freddie is the one for the last 2 weeks coaching them. I'm not going to tell, oh, Freddie's legend. No, I'm done with that shit. Freddie need to know that. Stop let they play like that, because practice become perfect. You can't keep on backing off. You can't keep on playing from the back when you can't. You will get found out. Goal will score. Thank God for Leno. Mesut Ozil. Oh my God. People don't understand. When you come to the match and you are watching the match live, you can play a camp. You can watch a player. And I'm telling you, Torreira and Martinelli, they was doing all the tackling. And Mesut Ozil was marking space. Is he working for NASA? No, I'm not even joking. I'm not even joking. No, this is not even a joking now. Right now, it's just because of my kids them, and my kids them have them all them friends at school who watch this. Why I'm in tears. No, I'm in tears. I'm not even lying to you. Robbie, I take Arsenal passionate. I don't mess about when it comes to Arsenal. People can't disrespect Arsenal. They're like my child. People don't understand. A supporter love a club. They fell in love with a club. Yeah? And people are going to say, oh, why we being like this? It's just football. No. But when you love a club, it come like one of my children them. This is how I love Arsenal. I cherish Arsenal. Yeah? And to see the American come here and they're doing this to our club, we can't stand up every single day and allow them to do this, Robbie. Robbie, they're building a new stadium for the Rams. And I believe it costs $5 billion US. It costs to build that stadium. No, they're leveraging out our club and use that to build the Rams. And we sit here, the American doing this. We, the fans, the supporter, sit here who come here every day and let the American doing this. We can't do this. No, the next thing will Freddie do. Freddie disrespect Lacazette. I believe
Don't you?
Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Callum Chambers. You know, I watch that guy every week and I think to myself, what schoolboy error is this boy going to do today? And every week he invents new schoolboy errors to do.
To be fair, no, hold on. Look, the last couple of games he played, all right, eh?
We played a poor team last week. That was the difference. We played a poor team last week. That was the difference. Today, I don't know. From what I was seeing, he had the drop on Jesus, but let him go and get the ball, and subsequently led to the first goal. Do you understand? They were targeting him. The second goal came from his side. They were just targeting him. Do you understand? That guy needs. Anyway, Joe, I'm gonna leave him. I'm gonna leave him. Mesut Ozil is everything. What is wrong with our club?
Thank you.
I'm going to say it now. He's everything that is wrong with our club. We gave Xhaka stick when Xhaka took 20 minutes to come off the pitch. Today, Mesut Ozil was taking a piss today. Yeah? Kevin De Bruyne is everything fans look at Ozil to be. He's nowhere near that guy. He's fucking nowhere near that guy. And that walking off that he did there, he got off lightly. he got off lightly. He needs to go. Ozil needs to go. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He needs to go.
It was dreadful. It was the same. Players in the wrong positions. Freddie's played the game. He's a winger. Why is he playing the likes of Ozil on the wing and Aubameyang on the wrong side of the wing? You can see they don't like it. Yeah, we had a good 20 minutes to the start of the second half, but then the same frailties, the same weaknesses. Everyone just dropped. Heads dropped. I'm sick of it. Why do we have to put up with this? Why should we put up with this? When are the board going to come forward now and do something about it? I'm hearing 12, 13, 14 candidates and that. What is this, Sunday League football? What are they doing? You should have a prime target. You should have a plan in place. We're one of the biggest clubs in world football, but we're acting like one of the smallest. And I'm sick of it. If you want to act like a small club, then charge us the prices of small clubs. Don't let us fucking pay all the money that we're paying to watch that shit. I'm fucking fed up with it.
Yeah, I mean,
shite that we are right now. We can't do it because we can point to him and say, what has he really changed since he's taken over? Some people say you can't change too much in a week, but he's changed very little. Do you know what I mean? There needs to be a balance there. When Pepe come on in the second half, you saw what Pepe can bring. It's like I know a lot of people say, yeah, with the players not being selected and whatnot, it's he might not be doing it in training, but we see players on the pitch not doing it. We might not see training, but we see players on the fucking pitch week in, week out not doing it, yeah. And we're in such a mess that even the players coming in can't do it. So any manager that comes in now, what can they actually do with this team right now? Are people going to realise that the players are to blame as well at last? Because usually when a manager goes, usually when someone sacks a manager, you get a new lease of life, a bit of energy. Even with Ole, before it all crumbled, you got that energy.
But you know what? Somebody was making a point to me earlier that when Solskjaer came in at Man United, the one thing he did is a lot of the players that weren't playing, like say Martial and people like that, he let them play. He just basically, it was almost like basically he just said, right, go out there and have fun again. Go out there and play. What I've seen and what the person who's making a point to me was saying is that it's just the same. Nothing's really, still the same sort of formation, same sort of players. Pepe's on the bench still. Martin, he's not really been bold, has he, and said, right, I'm gonna put three up front and I'm gonna be, not that we don't even know if that would have worked. But I'm just saying, he's not really done that, has he? And
listen, bold is the word. Bold is the word. Like, if I wanted anything from Freddie in this interim role, I wanted him to be bold and play the team the fans want to see, the young talent the fans want to see. And maybe we couldn't blame you for a point dropped here or 3 points dropped there, because we can see what you're trying to do. But to change so little following on from Emery, it just seems like he's following on with that pattern.
As bad as what I'm seeing now, like Brighton today, all credit to them, they've come here today and give it a real good go, and we're a better side.
And that's the worrying thing. And I predicted it with the guys when we were coming down. I go, they will have a go. Every team that's come here this season has had a go. There's no longer teams coming here and parking the bus. As a guy over there said, no one's scared of us no more.
Listen, if you're a manager, if you're a coach, right, and you don't come here and have a go at this defence, then you don't deserve to be coaching. You don't deserve to be in management. Because this is the work. This is a give me. But
then we having a go as well. Again, the team.
Listen,
before
Robbie,
they started the game,
Robbie,
is that
we've come out today second half.
Before they started the game,
Robbie,
is that
we've come out today second half. Let's be honest. Let's be real truthful about it. Freddie got it completely wrong in the first half with the team with the team selection. He changed it in the second half. We got the goal. And then you ask your defenders to do their job while the players are attacking. Yeah. Missed a few chances, but then they, every time we went on a counter attack, they look dangerous. And then one crossing, we don't stop the cross. 4'4" the fella, and he's beating David Luiz in the air. Come on, Robbie. If you was a forward, you're going to start getting fouled. We are conceding 2 goals a game. 2 goals a game. And what does that tell you? It needs improving. It needs shoring up. I thought Serrera come in and done a good job today. But the facts of the matter is, it's poor, it's decision making and poor defending. And listen, you've got Brighton coming here today, having shots off. I see Norwich, one from bottom, getting shot after shot off. What are Manchester City going to come here and do in two?
It could be embarrassing if we defend like that.
It's going to be embarrassing. It's going to be totally embarrassing. Now, if it's not totally embarrassing, right, then you're going to have to ask the question on the players. If they come here and put in a performance and it's a right good game against Man City, then I'm going to question the players, because at this moment in time, we're rudderless. We're certainly not like the players are playing with no confidence. But there's no what it needs, Robbie. I don't care who the manager is now. We've got to come in here with no loyalty or no anything to any of these players, right? That's what he's got to do, because there's even Freddie.
Who's that person going to be?
I don't know who that is.